My name is The Adipose and this is The Simpsons Tapped Out, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can go from this rather grotty looking street into something far more spectacular, talking about decorations and lots of different techniques to get your sitting looking good, and of course earning lots of XP in the process. Okay, so we're just a few levels into Simpsons Tapped Out. We've built the Simpsons house, we've got Flanders' house, we've got a couple of other houses, Kwik-E-Mart, but it just doesn't look like Springfield. It doesn't look good, and although we followed all the little missions and built a tree when it told us to and built the hammock when it told us to, the placement just hasn't really worked, and we haven't got a town that we're proud of yet. So we're going to be showing you a few tips to sort this out. First of all, see there's a few bits of rubbish still around, so whenever you've got Homer and Lisa available, get them cleaning up Springfield town. Secondly, why not go and find some of your buddies' houses, or indeed the official other Springfield, to go and get some inspiration for decorating your own house like we're going to do now. So what makes this look good? Well, first of all, there's uniformity. Every house has got its own plot and it's the same size. Secondly, we've got the fences, which goes around every single house. And thirdly, we've got a use of a lot of other different types of decoration. Now, when you go visiting other people's houses, of course, you will find people's that perhaps don't look quite so good. And if that's the case, think about, well, why doesn't a house look, why doesn't a city look quite so good? And then, of course, you head on to other friends that have got really good ones. Again, what makes it look good? Different types of trees, different types of trash can, variety in the colour of houses, blue ones, purple ones, brown ones, roads going around the edge of every single part of the block, so everything's kind of nicely detached by those, which of course gives pavements as well. So let's take these ideas that we've learned from other people's houses and apply them to our own. If your area is getting really cluttered and you've got too many houses close together, first thing you need to do then is just go to the move tool and move everything out of the way and just focus on one house at a time until you're happy with how that one looks. Now, there's two ways you can kind of do this with the fencing. You could bring all the objects kind of close to the house like I'm doing here and then build the fence round it, but you'll probably find that that gives you more kind of problems than it's worth, and you'll probably find it easier to move just everything out and then build that fence around it. Now, there's two types of fences: wooden fence, which is just money and adds to vanity, and then the white fence, which will cost you donuts but does give you a bonus to the amount of XP and money you get. So if you're a millionaire, go for the white, and if you're working class like the rest of us, then a nice brown one will do. And then just build your fence around the house, making sure that you decide how many squares you want to leave on either side of the house. Now, the first one there we did was 2 squares on one side, 3 on the other, and then we're going to go in and we're going to add in various decorations to kind of fill up that house area. We've got bushes. We haven't unlocked dustbins and things like that yet, but we will get to them. So for now, it's bushes and trees. For an alternative there, we've now changed it to 3 squares on the left of the house and 3 squares on the right. I thought it looked a little bit more spacious, but there's no right, there's no wrong. It's your city. Just make sure it's uniform. However you do it, you do the same each time. Now, the brown houses will give you a little bit of a problem early on because they're a different shape to the rest of the houses. Whereas the Simpsons house itself is kind of horizontal on, these ones are kind of vertical on, and the pathway kind of faces the wrong way. Now, we can deal with that with loads of trees and loads of dustbins and various other items, but for now we're going to tuck our brown houses facing the other way and just stick a road in front of them like that, which will kind of help them fit in, but once we've got more decorations, we'll sort them. Now, remember, of course, that decorations don't necessarily have to go inside the garden to actually decorate that house. That tree that I have just placed there is actually outside the garden of the Flanders, but because the top of the tree kind of leans over the fence, if you like, the overall effect is still very pleasing and now gives us a complete section. So there we go. 2 almost fully decorated houses with the unlocks that we have currently got, and looking a lot better than they did before. Next up, in video number 2, we're going to be tackling the Kwik-E-Mart and the other more commercial items and discussing how to make them look good too. Please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.